What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you my predictions for the 2026-2027 Real Madrid season. Trophies, players, hot takes, you name it. Let's get started. All right, so first and foremost, you guys, I do think maybe I am drinking the Kool-Aid, but I do think Real Madrid takes the league this season. Barca has taken the league back-to-back. We cannot let that happen a third time in a row. We cannot have another season without a major trophy. We've already gone 2 seasons without a major trophy. So I think we really just need to get our shit together. I think Mourinho is the man for the job. I'm interested to see what kind of impact he'll have on the squad. There's obviously a lot of mental and discipline issues. It's not 2013 anymore, and we don't have Cristiano, we don't have Mesut Ozil, we don't have Sergio Ramos. It's a new team, new players, different time in football. So hoping for the best, but I do think that we take home La Liga. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. It is August 16th. And I will say it now, Real Madrid will win the Champions League. We will win our 16th this year. I don't care what anyone says. Would you expect anything less? Like, what am I gonna say? Am I gonna come on here and tell you that we're gonna lose? No. So yeah, I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. 16th is coming home this year. I think that we were this close with Mourinho back in the day. So what better way to like have his redemption arc than win the Champions League with Real Madrid? You know what? I'm gonna even say that Barca will be third. Atletico Madrid will finish above Barcelona. I also think we're going to see like a dark horse come through La Liga. Barca need to be humbled a little. Our player of the season will be Jude Bellingham. And by that, I mean, there's rumors and speculation that Mourinho is going to move him back to a 10. If you guys remember, when he first came to Madrid, when he first arrived, that's where he played, and that was his best season, debatably. So I think if we see that version of Bellingham now, also that he's matured, he's kind of like found his place and role in the squad. He's grown as a player, and he's played with a lot of these players for several seasons now. Moving him back to a 10, I think, is like the best choice. He'll play a little bit higher. He'll play right behind Mbappe. With that, hopefully service the attacking 3 a little bit more as well. And I think that he'll be our player of the season. Our top scorer, I think you have to say Mbappe. He won the Pichichi last year. No surprise there. I think it'll be Mbappe again. I also think same kind of thing. If Mourinho gets the best out of Mbappe and gets kind of like all of our attacking 3 finally firing on all cylinders, then I think that we'll see Mbappe, the Mbappe that we were expecting. Obviously, the expectations of Mbappe are like sky high, and they should be. Who knows what's happening with egos and things like that behind the scenes, but I think, like I said before, Mourinho's kind of the man to nip that in the bud. With that, I also think Vinicius Jr. could be up there as a top scorer candidate. Obviously, we haven't seen the best of Vinny Jr. in the last couple seasons. I think Mbappe coming did put a wrench in that. I really, it would be really unfortunate for him to renew and then have another mediocre season, especially knowing what kind of potential Vinny has and what we've seen from him in the past. I do think that this is his squad. I think this is his club. Like, he, for me, is still our marquee signing. He is like the poster boy of Real Madrid. Perez might not agree because obviously he was chasing Mbappe for so long. I think Jude Bellingham is up there now as well. But I don't know. I've been a Vinny stan since 2018 in his tough, hard days. And I've supported him since then. So I'm really, really, really backing him to kind of find his feet again. I think most assists will be Arda Güler. Again, if you know, you know. And if you know ball, there's no surprise there. Keon will love me saying this, but last season he was near the top of not even just Real Madrid, but all of La Liga in assists. So I think that if Mourinho keeps giving him opportunities and allows him to play in that attacking midfielder role, then I think he'll go on to be our top assister. That does beg the question, though, what will happen? Who gets dropped? Who starts? Obviously, Jude Bellingham and Arda Güler. Be great if they could play together, but will they? We have a pretty heavy midfield now. We have a lot of depth in the midfield. So I think, you know, the first few weeks of the season, we'll see how Mourinho sets up. I'm sure he'll give everyone some chances to see what works and what doesn't, but I'm backing my boy, Arda, and I really hope that he proves me right. Biggest flop? I don't know if flop is the best word. I think the most disappointing will probably be Tchouaméni. I think that's my prediction. Not that he's bad, but I just don't think he'll reach expectations. There's obviously been a few players, Fede Valverde also, being rotated in that like defensive midfielder pivot role. I was disappointed with him last year. I was disappointed with him in the World Cup. I really hope that Mourinho gets the best out of him, but I just don't think something I think drastic would have to change in him. We've seen moments of brilliance, but nothing consistent. With that, who else will play there? Fede Valverde, maybe. We have seen Tchouaméni play better in a double pivot, so maybe that'll change something. That also begs the question, what's going to happen with Camavinga? Does he get minutes? Does he get opportunities? Is he sent out on loan? Will he be sent out on loan in January after, you know, Mourinho gets to try some different things out? I don't know, but I think that's my prediction for biggest disappointment of this season. My prediction for Mourinho, and this is maybe just like me being desperate, but I really think that he'll like snap these players into gear. I think that he won't tolerate bullshit. I think that he won't tolerate egos. Mourinho is no stranger to managing egos and managing superstars. He's done it for most of his career, so I think that's a huge asset. I also think him coming into a squad like we have right now, with the issues that we have right now and the players that we have right now, these players know Mourinho's coaching style. They know what kind of person and what kind of manager he is. They know that he's like a no bullshit kind of guy. So I feel there's less room to take advantage. Whereas Arbeloa and Xabi Alonso, those are brand new managers. Obviously, Xabi Alonso was coming off of a great season, but still been in the game for a very short amount of time. And I think that they themselves don't have the experience to understand what it means to manage players of that level, if that makes sense. But yeah, these players know that Mourinho's been doing this a very long time. They know what kind of manager he is. They know that there's room for bullshit and room for manipulation, I guess, if you will. Not manipulation, but you know what I mean. There's no room to take advantage of him as a manager because this guy knows what he's doing. So I hope that plays a significant role in the cohesion of the squad and how we perform. I don't think it'll happen overnight, but I'm hoping anything is better, honestly. Anything is better than the last 2 seasons that we've had. So I'm hoping for the best. With that, I feel like I would love to say there's a treble in our future. Wouldn't that be crazy? Mourinho comes in and we win a treble, a quadruple. I don't know. Copa del Rey is like off the cards. I think it'll be similar to other seasons where we might win La Liga, the Champions League, and then maybe the Supercopa, and then, you know, we get eliminated by like a 4th tier Spanish team in Copa del Rey. That sounds about right. But I don't know, you guys. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling optimistic, or maybe I'm just delusional. I go through this every single season. It's like a fresh slate, a fresh start. I'm optimistic for 26-27. I'm drinking the Kool-Aid. Hope you guys are drinking the Kool-Aid with me. Anyways, let me know in the comments what your predictions are for this season. We can revisit and react to this video in May to see how wrong or right I was. And until then, all the best to all Madridistas everywhere, and Hala Madrid.